But it worked now. So
We're just drinking.
yeah, so there's the
We
context.
still not watching it though. The horse was literally racing to death. You know what? I'll tell you what, I'll run on the racetrack and I'll grab an horse for you and I'll bring it back.
Well, the humour's not going to work, is it? So as I said, there was a sign, and I've got a picture of how many horses have died. It's just been took down at the end of the protest. It was a long list, wasn't it? It was a huge amount of horses.
So at the Aintree Festival, since the start of this century, 67 horses have lost their life on that race course, and 17 in the Grand National.
So only 2,000 on was that. It's not going through the whole history.
So 2,800 circa in racing generally since the start of the century, and that's the recorded deaths. It's a brutal sport. There's no guarantee that horse is going to come out alive when you put it on the track. There's a horse yesterday, Gold Dancer, stumbled at the final fence, broke his back, and the jockey whipped him and made him carry on and won the race, and then the horse had to be put to sleep, had to be shot.
Won the race and still that happened. So that's quite,
Can you imagine the agony of that poor horse being forced to run with a broken back? And the prize money apparently was worth more than his life.
And they say they've done things like lower the fences, but they still get, with the steeples, but they still get the deaths still happening.
Yeah, it's a very, very dangerous and risky business for any horse running in one of these races, and it's just not worth it. It's all about big money, and it's all about the betting industry, and it's not worth it. The horses are worth more than your bet.
And if they get injured and as well, they why are they not looked after? That's an issue. Why aren't they just cared for after us as we would humans?
Well, they're not economically viable, are they? They're not making money. It's all about money.
So that's what they just go straight to putting them down. So and that's
the insurances will pay out if the horse has to be euthanized. The insurance will pay out, so they will get more money for the dead horse than it would cost them to fix that horse. They've got to go through operations, rehabilitation. It's just not worth it to them. They're going to get that sure money of it being euthanized. They're going to go for the easy option.
And why does it occur so much? So what causes the injuries so much? Is it just the height of what they're jumping over?
Sometimes they have a heart attack. They literally have a heart attack on the racetrack. Quite often the horse doesn't even want to start the race, and they know that. The people that are dealing with it, they know that horse doesn't want to start, but there's money on it. People are betting on it, so they force them into those stacks. And those horses, obviously, the adrenaline is so high when they are forced out of the track and they get going. Literally, some of them can't cope with that adrenaline rush, and they do. You see them with nosebleeds. They have nosebleeds like we do. I mean, it's purely the whole adrenaline pressure. The industry just doesn't care about the horses. They are commodities. They're how they make money. Their equipment. They're not seen as individuals.
So I hadn't thought of that before. I thought about the physical injury from running and over these obstacles, which is what makes the Grand National stand out as well, because it's more challenging, which is why you're getting so many. But not thought of that side of it, which is the psychological side of the.
People protest the Grand National, because the Grand National, as you say, is along the high fences, the deep troughs and everything. And people say, well, if you take those fences down, then it wouldn't be as bad. But at the end of the day, horse racing is brutal. It's cruel. It's not a sport.
It's had its day.
It's not a sport.
It needs to be banned.
And they use whips still as well.
Yeah,
so
and then they've got the spears on the shoe. They're still digging into them. The horses run for fear, not because they enjoy it, not because they want to do it. They run because they're forced to do it.
So this is what you'd put to them if they said that the horse is willing and and it comes naturally to them. You're saying it does not.
Horses in a field jumping over hedges with fun because of enjoyment. They don't do it.
So whether
the only time they run is fear. So they would run from the predator, or they would run because they were forced to run.
Because they might want to do it. I don't suppose they've really ever seen that. So they might do that, but if they did, it would be out of their free will, wouldn't it? Compared to this isn't. So that's the difference. I mean, Well, thanks. Thanks for your thoughts on this.
Thank you.
And
How was going today, anyway? I just got on the protest.
no, it went on quite well.
Well,
But you like, it's like racehorse, and I don't follow racehorses, but